Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Boundless Perception Podcast. We have our fifth episode for 2020. We have another amazing cosplayer for you today who goes by the name of Protege Cosplayer or Protege 47. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Not so bad. Took off from work today to get a few things done, so not working is always nice. But
We're definitely.
yeah, I guess technically this is still work, though.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and spell your name for everyone so they can find you and, look you up after we talk about everything today?
Sure. So it is Protege 47, like you said before, PROTEGE_47.
Yes, definitely check him out. He's got some amazing cosplays with his Shikamaru, or should you say Shikamaru? I don't know. Shikamaru,
Yeah,
how do you say
Shikamaru,
that? Yeah, being my favorite. So definitely check him out. Another amazing cosplayer, as I said. So actually, and I just realized you were featured in a magazine, weren't you?
Yes, actually, I was. That was kind of the highlight of my early 2020, being featured in Creative Cosplay Magazine. It was pretty dope.
Very nice. How did that go down? How did you get into that?
Well, I have friends who have been in it as well, and I guess being seen through their Creative Cosplays actually messaged me and was like, "Hey, we'd like you to submit some of your cosplays for a chance to be the cosplayer of the month for our magazine. Here's what you do: submit through our website, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Sure, I would love to. I'd love to submit. I mean, even if I didn't win, it'd still be cool."
Yeah.
But then I submitted, waited for the word back, and I got chosen as cosplayer of the month for the winter issue. And I was like, "What?
Yo, that's hella cool." I mean, like, what all did they ask you to do, or like, do you know why they reached out to you, or?
Honestly, I have no clue. Maybe it was just I know on their Instagram you can tag them in your posts to be featured on their story and things like that. And a lot of cosplayers do that just so they can be shared somewhere and people can see their stuff. So I've tagged them in a couple of my pictures. So maybe just seeing it through there, they were like, "Oh, hey, you know what? This guy's got some good stuff. Maybe we'll put him in the magazine." That's what I'm assuming anyway.
That's hella cool, man. Like, I'm really trying to get more into cosplaying myself this year, but I mostly do like the, behind the scenes work, the videography and the photography.
Yeah, I got you. You guys do just as important of a job, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't get seen at all.
Man, that's what I try to tell people, but I don't think they understand that.
Some people don't, man. They don't get it.
Especially, I'm trying to get more bookings. Shout out to anyone who wants to book me. I'm taking bookings for all kinds.
Definitely.
So, yeah, anyways, where are you from? Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, I'm originally from North Philadelphia. I was born, I can't remember where exactly. I haven't lived there in a very long time. But when I was around 3, my dad moved me and my sister up to Delaware. We lived in Wilmington, and I've been living in Delaware just about the rest of my life since then.
Okay. Interesting. So you've always kind of just basically been a northerner.
Yeah, essentially. And we have family that is like, I have some family from Georgia, some family from the Carolinas. So we go down there to visit sometimes, and I didn't realize that most of my family is super country, but then going down to visit them, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. But yeah, even though I'm from the North, I got a really strong appreciation for country food, country living, getting out there, fishing all day. I love it.
Yeah, man, country living is the best. As like most people know, I'm from North Carolina, and I'm all about fishing. And I mean, I haven't gone hunting yet. I really want to, but that's on my to-do list.
That's the one thing I haven't done.
Oh, you want to go hunting too?
Yeah, man.
Like, what do you want to hunt? Turkey?
Something. I had never gone. I want to
something.
I want to hunt something and eat. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I actually have a good friend who hunts deer all the time, and man, let me tell you, like, you kill a deer, and like, I guess like I don't really comprehend how much meat is on a deer until you like, you clean one and all that stuff. It's ridiculous.
Word. It's an inordinate amount. You're not used to that.
Yeah, so like that gets me thinking. I'm like, they kill cows all the time, and I'm paying $10 for like, two slabs. I'm like,
Exactly.
yo,
Exactly.
yeah. I'm like, I'm sure you could buy a whole cow. I don't even know what the going price of a cow is. Maybe like $200, but yeah. I'm like, I got to rethink some of this stuff.
Word, definitely.
So, anyways, what do you do? How do you fund this cosplay career?
Well, it's funny you should ask. I'm actually at work right now. But me and my father, we co-run a martial arts gym. So we teach a self-defense martial art called V-Jitsu. That's Veejitsu, V-Jitsu, not Jiu-Jitsu as people like to mistake. But we also train fighters. I myself was a kickboxer from the time I was 15 till I was 22. My record, I think, was 8-1. I became a world champion by the time I was 16.
Word.
Two-time national when I was 17. So, we're pretty credible. We know what we're teaching, things like that.
That's hella dope, man. You said you don't do it anymore?
Oh no, I don't fight anymore. I still train. But now I'm just teaching other fighters, making sure that they can get to where they need to go.
That's really cool, man. Especially since you did it and it's a family business.
Yeah.
Owning your own business is the way to go.
Word, man.
So, does that have anything to do with the cosplays you choose?
Oh, of course. I've been in martial arts. My dad was a teacher since I was born. So when I was about 3 is when he started having me jump in class with all the kids who were older than me, and I was still able to keep up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And from then, I mean, as a kid, especially when you're learning martial arts, you automatically, anything that you see on TV, I would be watching Dragon Ball Z and I'd be out there punching along with Goku trying to beat up Frieza. You know what I mean? Like, so as you get to, as I got to an adult, I was like, yo, I kind of want to like be those characters. And then I went to my first con when I was 17. My friend brought me up to Otakon when it was in Baltimore, just for a day. And we went, and I didn't know, like, I thought some people would be dressed up as characters, but I didn't know how extensive people got with it. So I went and saw, and I was just blown away. And from then on, I was like, you know what? I want to do this.
What did you see that like really just impressed you?
Like, I don't know where to start. I saw there was a Commander Shepard who was just like, they had the lights on and everything. The armor looked like it was ripped straight from Mass Effect. They had, what's her name from Elfen Lied? I can't remember what the main character's name is.
From which series?
From Elfen Lied.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she had like she had these plastic arms that were clear, so they were the invisible arms that came out and everything. And I was like, yo, this is fucking sick.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So just seeing everyone, like, I saw so many people there, and it was crazy because going there, I didn't see too many other black cosplayers, but the ones that I did were just straight fire. There was this guy that cosplayed Roxas from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I've I saw him there. I've never seen him again at any other con, and I wish I got his name then, because he was like the best Roxas I've ever seen out of anybody who's cosplayed him. I don't care. No cap. Don't at me.
I think so too. Like, your first convention is almost like magical, man. Almost like holy grail. Yeah. Like, you remember it so vividly, but then after that, I feel they all just blur together.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, that's how it always goes, like the first time you play basketball with somebody, you're learning everything, and it sticks with you. And then after that, you're just like, yeah, I mean, I'm just playing basketball. This is what it goes,
So right, you're like, that first time I was dunking on dudes. I broke ankles left and right. Yeah. I was MVP.
Now it's just a game, bro. I didn't actually be this good. I just got this
good. It's hilarious, how that works. I think actually, first, have you been to any Southern conventions?
The furthest I've been is no, I haven't. I haven't traveled anywhere more than, I guess, Virginia isn't south, is it? That's north, isn't it?
I think like if you want to go officially, I think it's still north, but it depends. Some people still consider it south.
I got you. Well, that's about as far as I got. I went to NecoCon a few years, but yeah. So that I wouldn't really count that. But I haven't gone to like anything in Georgia or in the Carolinas or down to Florida. Like I really, really, really want to go to Dragon Con this year.
Oh yeah.
I have so many friends that have gone and just they don't stop talking about it, and I'm really, really trying to go this year, man.
Man, let me tell you, I go to Dragon Con. I've been to Dragon Con almost every year. I think last year, yep, that's right. Last year I missed it because I don't know if you saw the video. Do you know Leroy? What is the new Tekken character? Leroy something.
Leroy Smith, yeah.
Leroy
I think.
Smith. And did you see the video of that like Leroy Smith dancing around all the place, and then it actually turned out to be
and it was
yeah,
yeah,
dude,
crazy.
I was so mad. I was like, the one time I missed a Dragon Con.
Word.
Oh,
T-Pain shows up.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Word,
But
man.
that was it's super dope. I know, like I think last year it was 80,000 deep or something like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, and I'm like, yo, how did that many people? And then I realized, oh yeah, they've got freaking like 3 whole hotels that are the entire space for it. So I'm like,
Man, it shuts down like 4 or 5 blocks. It's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Need to go. I need to go so bad.
Dude, it's like I'll admit. So now that I've been to Dragon Con and we were at KatsuCon, like I said, we unfortunately didn't run into each other.
Yeah.
But like, I still think the quality at KatsuCon may be a bit higher than Dragon Con. I'm not sure,
Huh.
but
Right.
either way, yeah, they're pretty tight. They're close, but I think KatsuCon may take it by a little.
Okay, I got you.
So,
I don't know. I have to do the math myself. I gotta check it out.
yeah. And then for everyone, who didn't get to go to KatsuCon, I'm so sorry because it was freaking awesome. I mean,
it was pretty lit, honestly.
oh yeah, like the quality of cosplayers there, insane, absolutely insane.
Definitely, we had people coming from all over. I was talking to some people in the elevator that said that they came from Spain. I had people that
Are you serious?
Yeah, like Italian cosplayers were there. What's it called? They had Leon Chiro that was there. He's from Italy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, why are y'all coming here? It's crazy. I didn't think KatsuCon was that big, like, but it is, and it's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's like you're glad you mentioned it. I met a cosplayer from Germany. She goes by the name of the Fantastic Nami. Shout out to her. She's German. And I met another cosplayer. I can't remember where she's from. She was outside the U.S. too.
Yeah.
And but I was just like, damn, y'all like take this serious, man.
Word, yeah.
But I really want to go to a convention. Like, what is the one in France? Do you know?
Oh no, I haven't heard of any of the cons outside of here.
Oh yeah, and I forget the name of the con, but I really want to go there because I heard like the rules are a lot more lax. Like in the U.S., we got a rule for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that KatsuCon was not lit for. It was the amount of rules that they had this year.
God, man,
it was insane.
Dude, like, I mean, people were about to get tackled over going through the wrong damn door.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, yeah.
100%.
And so I was like, dude, like, it's a door. Technically, there is no in and out. It's technically both ways.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, they were like, people, what else? Oh, yeah, they were blocking off the stairs. You couldn't go up. Like,
yes.
Yeah, I was like, I want to walk it. They were like, no.
The one place, well, KatsuCon, and there's a con called well, it's not really a con, it's more of a what do they call it, kind of a festival, but it's MagFest. They're held in the same place, but MagFest is so much more lax. Everything is cool. You can just walk through, go in any door, go out any door, because everything that you need a badge for is just in the convention part of the hotel. Now KatsuCon, you gotta just have a freaking badge to get in the hotel itself.
Yo,
like, this is insane. I can't believe this.
Man, that's like, because you know how like the entrance connected to the registration.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were like, no, you have to walk around the building. I'm like, it's cold as hell outside.
Yes. Oh my, it was freezing.
Yes. I was like, bro, like, I'm not going to be able to get in anything because y'all have like 80 badge check people. Just let me walk through to the no.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
But
awful.
yeah, that aside, it was pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
whatever though. Anyways, I want to jump into some of your cosplays. There's so many to talk about. Personally, I really love the Shikamaru. As I said earlier, I really wanted to talk about him.
I got you. Well, what do you want to know?
Because like, well, first off, I think he was such an underrated character in Naruto. I
Agreed.
mean, yeah, like this
Super
dude,
agreed.
he was a genius. I mean, honestly, I didn't care too much for his like shadow powers, whatever those were, but like he used them in such a way that it was like, it was amazing. So
Word.
anyway, so like, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say he freaking super underrated, super like just they did your boy dirty, and I don't like it because he 100%, and people are starting to wake up to this now, but he was 100% Naruto's best friend from the beginning.
Exactly.
Sasuke did not matter. He was out there chilling in the cut with Kid Naruto when everybody else hated him. Like,
exactly.
That stuff was crazy, man.
Right, and then so like even funnier, it's like as he grew up and as the whole series progressed, Naruto was like forgiving everyone. Man, to hell with that. As soon as I become Hokage, everybody that was hating on me in the beginning is gonna catch it. I'll be like, nah, don't try to praise me now. You was telling your kids not to play with me, not trying to give me any food. Nah, what goes around comes around.
Seriously. It was, oh my goodness, they were treating him just like a dog. It was insane.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
A child, bro.
Exactly. They were like, no, you have the nine tails in you. We don't associate with you. I was like, I had nothing to do with that, bro.
Word. I was just born. That's all I did, bro.
So
but yeah, man, like because of that, because seeing Shikamaru was always one of my favorites, just because he was just about as relaxed and lazy as I am on any given day. Even when I trained to fight, like if I wasn't training, if I wasn't in the gym, then I was home just like chilling, laying down, playing a video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
minding my business.
Word. Other than that, but yo, I'll never see you around. But yeah, I know.
I know.
That's it.
Yeah,
word.
man.
So I kind of connected to him on a personal level that way, and then when I started growing my hair out, like I've been wanting to cosplay certain characters, but I hate doing wigs because I feel like I don't know, I just feel like I don't really look right in them. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna cosplay a long-haired character, why not just grow my hair out long? So when I went to what was it, BlurredCon last year, that was the last time I cut my hair.
You were at BlurredCon?
Yep, I've been at BlurredCon every year it's been out.
Damn, I was there too. Wait a second. Were you standing outside? Like, do you remember a dude had a boombox and I'm guessing maybe Saturday night, like people were dancing outside. No?
I believe so.
Because like I just got like a flashback, and I was like, maybe that was you standing out there because you didn't have your hair as long.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I digress. Go ahead though.
Word. But nah, that's just since then. I just let my hair grow out, let it go, and as soon as it got long enough, I was like, "It's time." But I bought the stuff that I needed for Shikamaru, and it was supposed to be my my relaxed cosplay. You know what I mean? Like with the armor and stuff that I make, I was gonna, I go hard on those, and then I was like, "All right, cool. I'll use Shikamaru to wear when I need something comfortable, when I just want to chill out at the con. I'll wear that." I did not expect it to get as much attention as it did, but I am not complaining. Like I posted it on Facebook, and like after a while I was like, "Hi," my friend shared it, and then like an hour later maybe it had like 500 shares, and I was like, what is happening? How is this happening?
Yeah, dude, it's a really dope cosplay, and I think it's also because like everyone likes cosplays that look like the character.
Yeah, true.
And like, especially because of the hair, and I mean, you have the complexion. You like really look like him.
Very true. Yeah, I actually, when I first started thinking about cosplaying him, I drew him out. I drew myself as him, and then someone was like, "That looks more like you than it does Shikamaru," and I was like, "Huh, maybe you're onto something here."
That's so cool, man. Like, yeah, because I actually found you because I was looking through the 28 Days of Black Cosplay tags. Yeah, I was like, that dude really does look like Shikamaru. And that's when I messaged you.
Gotcha.
So I really like that photo shoot you did. What is this photographer's name? That OD Photography?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His name is actually Tato. His brand that he goes by is That Odd
Oh,
Photography. But
gotcha.
yeah, he's a really cool guy. I've actually known him. He actually funnily enough, he trained at my gym when I was a teenager. He used to train with us, and whenever we needed photos for the gym or like videos done, then we'd always commission him to do it. So
Word.
now, as an adult, and I'm cosplaying, he also takes pictures of my cosplays and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Word. That's hella dope.
Yeah,
And so, like, where was this shoot done at? Because like, I really like the lighting and like the smoke.
yeah. It was just at a what's it called, a dance studio near the gym. So it's not too far away. It's maybe like from where I'm standing, literally right now. It's maybe like 10 minutes. And he set up. He was shooting two other of my cosplay friends, Fresh Bear and Cosmic Sea Turtle. So if y'all want to check them out, please do. But yeah, he was shooting them, and then they were like, "Hey, we're getting a shoot with Tato. If you want to join us," and I was like, "Sure, I wouldn't mind that at all." So then I came, and I didn't think I was gonna bring anything, but I was like, why not bring Shikamaru just cause? And then
Nice.
while they were getting their pictures, after they were done, then I got mine in. As we got there, he was like, "Oh yeah, I brought a smoke machine just in case you guys wanted it." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, we want it! Like, why wouldn't we?" Yeah.
You
So
do.
just as we were going, one of us would have the remote to the smoke machine. He'd be like, "All right, go ahead, smoke." We press the button, shoot it out, and he'd get the pictures.
Hella dope. Yeah, I really like that picture. I don't know why. I mean, because I'm a photographer too. Like that picture, and then the one with you as the red guard with the fire coming out of your hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those like two really, really stood out to me.
that one, man. I honestly I cosplayed my red guard from Elder Scrolls just because my friend Eric, who a lot of people know on Instagram, he's chaotic good cosplay. But yeah, he's been cosplaying Red Guard since I first met him back in 2013 or 14, I think. But because of that, he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to get this group together. I'm trying to have the Red Guards, take over." And I was like, "Sure, why not? Like, I love Elder Scrolls. Red Guards are black people of Elder Scrolls, so
Mm-hmm.
let's do it." Then since then, we've just been killing it.
Yeah.
We've had, I think the biggest group we had so far was 6 of us, but now at Blurred this year, we're trying to have, I think there's like 8 or 9, maybe 10 of us. So
Damn.
hopefully we'll be able to get a really, really big group going.
And I just looked up his name, and I did not know who that was, but I knew the images because the clip was in the Legend of Micah video that he made.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Him
I
doing
knew
the
him
fire
from
in his
that.
hands and stuff.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
guys like did that right outside BlurredCon?
Yep, right out in the parking lot.
What? Yo, I thought like they would have had the whole city on you for lighting stuff on
Now,
fire.
normally, like, yes, but we got permission from Hilton. So it was essentially just like a demonstration. So, you know what I mean? It was a wide berth of people. No one was close enough. And then we just all took turns doing some cool stuff. It was actually just supposed to be so we can get some video and photos. But there was like 10,000 people out there. And everybody saw us. So it was pretty cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, because it's so funny how like you'll see videos or you'll see pictures of cosplayers, and then like you have no idea who they are. But then like something will happen. Like all of a sudden I did this interview with you, and then I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, that's who that was. So
Word, that's that
yeah,
guy. Yeah.
that's hella
Nah, word.
cool.
It's been actually since I've my Shikamaru is kind of taken off. It's been happening to me like all throughout Katsucon and stuff. I would just be standing there and someone would be like, "Oh hey," like hi, like,
Hey.
"You're Shikamaru, right?" And I'm like, I mean, I'm in normal clothes right now, but yeah, that's me. Yeah, like
Do I know you?
weird, like, but it happened like maybe 4 or 5 times throughout the weekend, and after the initial awkwardness, it was still pretty cool.
That's hella cool, man. Getting that recognition, I don't like everybody seeks that. Like, whoa, you recognize me in and out of cosplay? I'm hot shit.
Word. I was just happy, man. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, you know me?
Yeah.
So,
That's really cool. And
thank you.
I also liked your it's Zuko, right? From Avatar?
Yeah, I cosplayed him as the Blue Spirit for a couple years.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that, I thought it was I got Three Ninjas cosplay.
I got that so many times actually.
But you know, I thought it, but then I looked at you and I was like, he looks a little bit young for Three Ninjas. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Three Ninjas. I actually really like them.
Okay, cool.
Like, as a martial artist, you know what I mean? Those were just some of the stuff that we had on at the gym for the kids.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I got mistaken as him so much that it was just like, you know what? Yeah, that's exactly it. Like,
That's who I
you
am.
want to call it? I do not mind. Keep it going.
Yeah. It's super cool. Like, did you make it yourself?
I made all the armor and my weapons for it, but I did not make the mask itself. I actually got that commissioned by a prop guy, goes by My Wicked Armory, I believe. But yeah, he 3D prints the Blue Spirit mask. So
Nice.
it was like, it was actually, I wore it first at Akatsukan maybe 3 years ago, and I needed it for the con like a week away. I already had everything else for it, but like a week from the con, I was like, yo, like, how fast can you send this? I'm gonna buy it now. If you can get it within the week, I grab it. If not, then I gotta get it next. I gotta get it, another time. He was like, get it now. I have it to you by Friday. I was like, lit.
Damn,
So I got it done.
nice.
Got here like as soon as I right the day I was gonna leave. Opened up the box. There it goes. Left out for Katsukan.
Yo, talk about clutch.
Word, super clutch.
That's hella dope. I love it. What did you make the armor out of?
EVA foam or matte foam.
Gotcha.
I get them from. It's like the same floor mats that people use in like auto shops and whatnot. But yeah, we get them at a place called Harbor Freight because they're really inexpensive there. And it's just that, like, just the you cut out the foam, heat it up, put it in the place, make sure you seal it with something like plastic dip, and then paint it. And sometimes it'll look kind of janky, and other times it comes out super dope. And I'm just glad that my armor came out super dope.
It does, man. It's really good. I'm actually, like I said earlier, I'm trying to get into making some more cosplays this year, and I have a, I don't want to reveal it right now, but I have a really big one I'm trying to do.
I got you.
And like, this is my first time ever using armor, so it's probably not a bright idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Hey man, do you? As soon as like the first time I made anything out of that foam was I cosplayed the General from Fallout 4.
Uh-huh.
And it was just a chess piece. That was it. I just made that chess piece. And then after that, I was like, cool. Well, I know I can make a chess piece. Let me try something a little harder. And then I made body armor, leg armor, and arm armor for a Titanfall cosplay that I did. And that was kind of ambitious from going from just one small, like...
That is, man. That's really ambitious.
Exactly. But if I didn't have that ambition, I wouldn't be as good as I am now. So I'm really grateful for it because I pushed for that one thing that was super hard, but I learned a lot from it. It came out looking okay, actually really good for how, for just starting out where I was. And since then, it's just been, a constant ride and just keep going, keep getting better. And now I can say like I'm actually pretty decent at it.
That's hella dope. That's like basically what I'm going for too. Like, some people are like, oh, you should start with something small. I'm like, hell no, go big or go home, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jump right in, bro.
Exactly. I'm like, there's no, dipping your foot in the pool. There's no, jump in, you drown or swim. That's the way it goes.
Cannonball. Let's go.
Exactly. That's like, unfortunately, that mindset has gotten me into a lot of trouble, but I'm still here, so I guess it turned out all right.
Exactly. There you go. That's the best way to look at it.
So, what do you have coming up next for cosplays? And like, are you going to be building or buying? I'm assuming building.
I used to not buy at all. I used to hate it. I used to just like, if I thought about buying it, I was like, then I might as well just not do it. But now, again, with the my hair getting long, I want to cosplay more long haired characters. But most of the ones that I want to cosplay are characters, one, that people love, but two, they have, just clothes. You know what I mean? Like, I want to cosplay Spike Spiegel soon.
Yeah,
Cosplay
I
him. He
love
doesn't have a
Cowboy
bunch of armor.
Bebop.
Yeah, man. But I can't cosplay him with foam armor. I got to make. I mean, it's either I got to learn how to sew an entire suit, or I can just
True.
buy the cosplay, have it as another relaxed cosplay, and chill out.
That's
So,
true.
yeah, so I want to do him soon enough. I want to cosplay Gearless Joe from Megalobox.
Dude,
I'm
I just trying to cut you off. I have
no, you're good.
if you look it up, I have one of my friends who goes by the Resident Workhorse. He did a
Mm-hmm.
Gearless Joe cosplay, and
Nice.
that's the only one I've ever seen. So please, if you do that, let me know. I
I'm
loved
try. I want to
Megalobox.
do it so bad, but I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna build. The
The rig,
mechanics. Yeah,
yeah.
because I really gotta like. I want to be able to still like hit stuff and throw punches because I've been fighting my whole life, so I want to be able to do that while in the cosplay.
Yeah.
But it's difficult trying to make something that can move as
Mm-hmm.
freely as you want it to,
Mm-hmm.
and still look really nice.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to. I got a lot of help from some good friends of mine that I met through cosplay that are way better than I am. So hopefully I'll be able to learn from them and get that one done. Other than that, though, I have I kind of want to cosplay that new character from Death Note, from the
I
new
haven't
series. I
seen
haven't been able to read it yet.
Yeah, I haven't
But
seen the new Death, and I've only seen the old one.
yeah, in the new one, he honestly 100%. It's like they drew me and was like, "Here you go, cosplay him, please." Like he's got like the big hair, curly hair, and he's got a fade on the sides, and he's tan, and I'm like, bro, that's me. That's
I'm
him.
gonna have
It's
to
just
look
me.
him up.
Word. Other than that, more for bigger stuff, I have a Robin cosplay that I'm trying to do soon. I was actually supposed to do it at Katsu, but I couldn't finish it in time, so I just put him on the back burner. It's gonna be Tim Drake Robin. So I've got the red and black suit, making I'm making a cape, learning how to sew so I can make that cape, and then trying to get trying to do a new way of doing the armor, because before I've always made things that strap on, but for this armor I want it to just stay on the suit itself. So that's something I haven't done before. It's going to be my first time.
Very nice. And like, how much time do you say like allocate to doing cosplay? Like a week or a month or whatever, however you do it.
It depends on the cosplay, honestly. Like the Blue Spirit that we talked about before, that one took probably a solid year, because I started it, maybe not a year, maybe just like close to it, like maybe 9 months, because I started it in the summer and I finished it just before Katsucon.
Okay.
So and that one was the most difficult one that I had made so far, because I didn't glue most of the pieces together as you normally do with that. I tied them together with twine and knots to make it look more accurate to actual samurai armor, because it's all like,
Nice.
it's all tied together. So that was you talk about jumping into something, that was not easy to do. But luckily I got it done well enough that it finished up looking nice.
Yeah, just
Besides
figure it
that,
out.
yeah, the quickest cosplay that I've done, besides like buying something, I think was when I cosplayed Red Hood, from, most people know who he is from Batman.
Yeah.
Making the helmet itself, that was the first time I had done that. But
How'd
it
you
was
do
actually pretty
that?
simple. I bought templates from I cannot remember this guy's name, sadly, but a guy who was selling them on Etsy. So I bought the templates from him, cut the templates out. Then you just trace them onto your foam, cut them out of the foam, and then glue them together, and you got your helmet. But yeah, so made the helmet, painted it up, put lenses in it, and then everything else I kind of just had. Like I have black pants and black shirt. I made some chest armor for him, and then I have some airsoft guns that I use from other cosplays and everything. So that cosplay, honestly, probably I had like all the free time in the world. There were no cons. There was no nothing coming up. So I just worked on it like every day and finished it in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, like not long at all.
Yeah. And that's something I'm actually like struggling with, because like I'm trying to, figure this whole, because I plan on starting this cosplay that I do next month. And how do you scale? I have no idea how you do that.
You kind of just measure on your, if you mean like how big and small to make it, it's kind of just measuring your own body. One thing that always gets me though is when I make chest armor, I always forget that I shouldn't measure my entire chest and do it that length, because then you won't be able to really move your arms in front of you. But yeah, so one tip that I can always say for anyone who's looking to cosplay, if you're making chest armor, measure your chest. So from shoulder, so not from shoulder to shoulder, but where your shoulder meets your pectoral, measure from there to there on each side, and then take an inch off of each side. That way you'll be able to, have mobility in your arm.
Yeah, that makes sense, because it's like kind of like extending your clavicle, so you're not going to be able to come in if it's too big.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I made that mistake way too many times, where like someone comes to give me a handshake and I have to turn sideways so that I can grab the hand. But word. So that's always a big tip. But other than that, it's just measuring yourself, measuring with your foam. Oh, another quick tip: always make a foam ruler, because when you measure yourself with a tape measure with a ruler, it doesn't equate to the foam wrapping around your leg or your arm or your body. So if you make a ruler out of foam, use a ruler to mark each inch or each half inch and all that. Then when you measure it, it takes the shape of actual foam. That way, when you put it on, okay, the foam will definitely be able to reach all the way around, because I measured it with foam, not with a different tool.
Interesting. I've never heard that before. Like, you're the first one that's ever said that.
I can't take credit for it. I got it from Evil Ted on YouTube. He's very, very helpful. Most of the small intricacies of foam work that I've learned, I learned from him.
Gotcha. I need to write him down and go look at him, because I've been following. I mean, I've been over the last few days. I've been, I guess, still con high after Katsucon.
Yeah.
And I just been, I probably spent like 6 or so hours just YouTube and just what's it called, foam and 3D printing and everything. So I need to check him out. Evil Ted. Cool. Okay. So, anyways. All right, so now I guess we talked about your cosplay. I got carried away with that. I could just talk about that forever. Tell us about any crazy con experience if you've had, or like things you've seen, or like photographer stories, or you don't have to shout anybody out, because nobody likes to be represented in that light. But
I got you. Dang, I'm trying to think. I haven't had too many crazy stories. I mean, I've had some stories that just mainly fun. I try and stay away from awkward situations. But one funny thing that I know happened was a friend of mine was cosplaying Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, and in one of his photo shoots, he needed a body, so I was his body. And we had like a bunch of like fake blood and stuff all over me, so it could look like he was tearing me apart. And then after the photo shoot was wrapped up, I went to the bathroom and to get cleaned up and everything. And there's this guy next to me washing his hands. And then he turns and looks at me. He's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? What's wrong?" And I'm like, oh no, this is just makeup, bro.
This is all fake.
So I just freaked this guy out for no reason. He thought I was dying. I was just sitting there, fake blood all over my body.
Speaking of that, it's really funny, like how like that does happen even with cosplayers. But the look on people who don't cosplay's face when they
Yes.
say, "Oh, it's the best, man." Like, because I was, we were at Katsucon this past weekend,
Yeah.
and I ended up meeting two people who were just like in the hotel, and they were like, "What the hell is happening?" They were like what? Why are these people dressed up? Like, is something going on outside?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what is this? And so I was like explaining it to them, and they're like, "That's a thing? Like, people do this past Halloween?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yes, we do it all the time.
yeah." I was like, "It's kind of a 365-day type thing. People do this a lot." And like, their mind was just so blown. Like, they had never seen anything like this.
Word, definitely.
And that's what
It's
like,
always, I think it's always a treat when you see it, when that happens, because you either get one of two reactions. It's either they're like, "Oh man, that's amazing," or "What the hell is wrong with these people?" You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and there's never an in between, and I just love every second of it.
It does seem to be that way, even with like cosplayers in general. It's like you're either way, all the way left or all the way right. You very find people in the middle.
Yeah, word.
It's just like, yo, you're like, you're kind of a bit much, or like you're kind of like, I just do this occasionally, and it's like
Word, yeah,
hard to
I'm just
find
in
the middle
cosplay.
people.
Word, definitely.
I'm trying to think. I don't really recall anything crazy that I saw at Katsucon. I did see. I mean, I guess like it's not crazy, but I just saw there was like a group of Asian people outside, and they like recreated a whole K-pop music video.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I just like came outside and I was like, first off, it's cold as hell, but
Yeah, word.
yeah, I got to see what y'all are doing. This is, kind of this has piqued my interest.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, they like, did all, I don't know, like hopefully I can find it somewhere, but they did like a whole K-pop video where like the dudes was like, had like the crazy colored hair and like the whole attire, and they were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lip syncing. It was crazy.
Dang. They
So
troopers for that. I couldn't be out there for more than like 30 minutes.
I don't even know why it was so cold this weekend. Like, it was just uncalled for. It was unnecessary.
Where it definitely was. And now it's like 50 degrees outside. I wish it was like this all weekend.
Exactly. I was like, weather, you being real disrespectful right now.
Where
So,
tripping us up. I don't like
exactly. So that was really great. So what's your next con?
my next one, which I guess I kind of neglected to say this before, but me and some other friends of mine, we run a fitness panel at cons. So we're trying to get into a few, but I know that, which one was it? I believe it was Awesome Con, maybe. Let me check. But we're trying to get into, that's how we're trying to get into Dragon Con, so I can make it there. Maybe Anime NYC, and what was another one? I know we'll be at HBCU Con, which I believe is in May. But like I said, I believe, hang on, give me one sec, just so I can find it and I'm not talking and nothing.
HBCU Con. Where is that?
I believe that's in Maryland, actually. It's at a college. I can't remember which college it is. It's a one-day con, I believe. Just something small, but it's just to, to get more Black nerds into conventions. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Give them a foot in the door. So we're doing our fitness panel there, teaching some people how to punch and how to kick, giving them some aerobic exercises, making sure they can, they get a foot in the door when it comes to fitness. We call ourselves Stay Fit, Get Lit. Or no, Get
Stay
Lit.
fit, get lit.
Get Lit. Yes. All right.
Get lit, stay fit, get lit. Whichever, but it's really cool.
It is. We need to make it's like a separate social media for it. We haven't had the chance yet. We've gotten into 2 cons so far. We were at BlurredCon last year, and then we were at MagFest that just passed in January.
I heard MagFest was pretty cool.
It was honestly phenomenal. I was going through it there. It was a bunch of people. It is Awesome Con. That one's in April, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I know I'll definitely be there because the panel is going to be there. So I have no choice. You know what I mean? It's kind of work,
Yeah.
but then we get to enjoy the con afterwards. So I don't mind.
Very nice. Yeah, like I gotta see what my convention schedule even is going to be. Like I know I'm headed to MomoCon, AWA, Dragon Con, and Amazement, and probably
Hmm.
Super. What is it now? It's called Super Raleigh. What is it called now? SuperCon. I think it's called SuperCon in Raleigh.
I got you.
Um, but like, man, it's just like I want to go to so many more cons, but it's just so freaking expensive.
It is. It's mad expensive, and
God.
so unless you can get, I know like a couple friends of mine, they know other like panelists and stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, we have an extra badge. You want to get in?" I'm like, "Bro, where are they at? I want to know some of
I'm
these people."
serious. And like I go to cons alone too right now. So like, I'm not splitting rooms or nothing. That crap is a lot.
Word, yeah, 100%.
So I don't know. I need someone to sponsor me, man. Somebody listening, please sponsor me. I would
Yeah,
really need
please.
that. Yes,
Honestly,
please.
get us
You know,
out there.
I'm saying like I wish guys could sell foot pics. I'd be into that too. Like,
100%, man. Give me a, what's it called? Only for fans or whatever.
Yeah, give me.
Get it done.
I was by any means necessary. I'm like, I need something out here to work. But
Word, man.
anyway, so that's hilarious. Selling guy feet pics. I don't think any guys do. Oh, there's got to be guys that do it. There has to be.
100%. There's at least, and I'm gonna lowball and say there's at least 5 guys.
Five.
At least 5.
Yeah, at least I need to talk to those guys and see what's going on.
Honestly, hook me up. What's up with you?
Hook me, yeah. But anyways, so we only have a little bit of time left, but could you tell me your thoughts on like because you're doing a lot of things involved with other POC cosplayers, and so what do you think
Hmm.
could bring the POC community together more, or what things do you think we do well, stuff like that?
Honestly, because we are a community of the, like, I mean, when it comes to most cosplayers, people think of cosplay as a predominantly white thing. So, because we have the POC cosplay community in itself, then that inherently has a way of bringing us together. Because anytime, like when I was at Katsucon, most of the people that I took pictures with were either Hispanic or Black Naruto cosplayers. When I was in Shikamaru, like it was rarely ever that someone that was, not POC came up and was like, "Oh, hey, I love your stuff. Can I have a picture?" You know what I mean? Like it just was rare. But when it does happen, it's cool. You don't think anything of it. It's nothing different. But the fact that we have, like I said, we have that kind of like, oh, that's another, that's another black guy cosplayer from Naruto. I need a picture with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It inherently just in itself has a way of bringing us together. Other than that, anything that could tie us in more is just, I don't know, man. Just keep sharing, black cosplayers. Keep, putting them in people's faces. Anytime there's a guy or girl who wants to say that, oh, that character isn't black, just shut them down and shove more black cosplayers in the place. That's all we got to do.
I completely agree. Yeah. Oh man, it's just like I just wish like there would be I don't like just like the whole divide. I just get annoyed with it,
Yeah, I
Like
feel you.
God, can't we especially like in America. I do a lot of traveling and I feel like racism isn't really anything. I mean, of course it's in other places, but I don't know. I guess just like because I don't live there, I don't see it as much. And
Yeah.
when I travel, I don't experience it really that much. But like in the U.S., it's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean, it's kind of engraved in our history itself. So, of course, it's going to be – that's one thing I always got confused about is, like, how in nerd communities is someone going to discriminate? Like, nerds themselves are the ones that are discriminated against our entire lives.
yes.
But then you forget, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter because part of U.S. history itself was the fact that, minorities have been segregated, just put on the back burner essentially for even since we've been quote unquote equalized within the US. So even though it's written that we are, we all know that it still happens to be the case where that's not how we're seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly, but even so, like you said, it may happen in other places. We just, we're not there, so we don't see it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's not too surprising that it happens to us here because of our history.
I of course know it's a part of American history, but it's just like one thing I personally don't get. And I'm like, we're like the human experience, no matter where I go. I can go to countries that don't speak any English, and we can understand each other. Of course, nothing complex, about like political affiliation, but like I can understand joy. You can understand happiness, love. I can watch a whole movie in Spanish and understand the concept. I don't get everything that happened, but I get it.
Exactly.
Because like human experience is universal. And so I just wish, like more people just realize that. Listen, we're all just people, man. Like,
agreed.
Yeah, everyone is just trying to live their best life and stop, I don't know, bothering other people. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Stop bothering other people for just
Yes. Just let them be.
doing
Like
what they want to do.
Yeah. If they come up to your house and bother you, that's a whole different story. But
yeah, exactly. Unless they're affecting you personally. I don't mean your sensibilities, but like they're literally coming up to you and getting in your business.
Yeah.
Leave them the hell alone.
Leave them alone. I mean, like, I'm not going to, diverge off into all the other stuff, but specifically just with like cosplay, I'm like, damn, like if you want to cosplay whoever you want, just do it. Because first off, the characters aren't even real. You're talking about like,
they're all fiction. Like none of them are real.
Yeah, I'm like, if you want to do that. That's your business. And who cares if you're white, black, red, yellow, blue? Just whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, where just put on the costume. If you look good, that's it. Even if other people don't think you look good, if you think you look good, that's it.
Right? I'm with it, but unfortunately, that's not how our world operates. I really need to go to some conventions outside of the U.S. to see what it's like. Like, I want to go to some conventions in Japan and France and England and Vietnam and see what they're like. If they're, I need to make that a ploy for next year.
Definitely.
But anyways, unfortunately, we are basically out of time. Like, I definitely enjoyed speaking with you. Was there any final thoughts or words you wanted to say?
Nah, I mean, I'm Protege 47. Protege Cosplays. Look out for me. I'm out here. That's about it.
Check me out. I'm out here doing big
check
things.
Me out. Yeah. Stay fit. We out here. We're gonna be at the conventions. If you want to get some fitness, you know what I mean, hit us up.
Definitely. And you want to spell that one more time, just in case people somehow skip past the first part of this?
I got you. Yeah. So again, Protege 47, PROTEGE_47. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook as Protege Cosplay. You know what I mean? It's your boy.
Come find me. Well, thanks so much again for taking the time to speak with us. I had probably way too much fun doing this.
Yeah, it was actually a really good time.
Yeah. So, again, everybody, check it out. If you missed, was it last week's episode? Actually, I did not post an episode last week. I'm going to hush that. I'm posting it tomorrow. So stay on the lookout for that, and stay on the lookout for more awesome cosplay episodes. Stay balanced, everyone, and see you next time. Bye-bye.